Hi guys, in this episode you will see 10 biggest animals that ever lived on Earth. Their size and appearance are incredible. You gotta praise God that these monsters are now extinct, guys. Just try to imagine what would happen if you had encountered one of these creatures. One of them can still be met in some parts of our planet though, but I guess you've already figured out which one I'm talking about. Titanoboa. Titanoboa is an extinct genus of snakes. Judging by the structure of its skeleton and its name, it's boa's ancient relative. They lived 58 millions of years ago and were up to 30 meters long. Contemporary python, for example, is 7.5 meters long max. In 2011, Charlie Brinson and his team created a 10-meter-long mechanical replica of the ancient reptile. A lot of people were working on the project, and they all believe that the people should know more about the history of our planet. EURYPTERID. EURYPTERID is the biggest arthropod known to people. They lived 510 millions of years ago and could reach up to 2.5 meters. Despite its quite menacing look, scientists say that it was more likely to be a scavenger or even vegetarian. Irish elk. Irish elk appeared a couple of millions of years ago when forests started to appear in open spaces. These creatures are extinct now. Normally, their horns were about 5 meters long. The structure of their skeleton, their skull, and their teeth indicates that Irish elk used to live on wet meadows. Only those who would throw off their horns could live in forests because horns made it impossible to move around trees. Short-faced bear. Short-faced bear is an extinct bear that a straightened up position could be up to 4.5 meters high. They had extraordinarily powerful jaws. They were one of the biggest predatory mammals among those who lived during the Ice Age. Males were much larger than females, and their weight could be up to 1.5 tons. They died out 14,000 years ago. Gigantopithecus. Gigantopithecus were the largest arthropod apes of all times. They lived about a million years ago. Paleontologists say that it was hard to estimate precisely, but it seemed like Gigantopithecus were about 3 to 4 meters high and weighed up to 550 kilos, which is odd because they mostly fed on bamboo sticks. Megalodon. Megalodon is an ancient apex predator. It's also known as Big Tooth. They inhabited Earth 28 millions of years ago. Their teeth were probably about the size of a human head. Megalodon could reach up to 20 meters in length and weighed 47 tons, which is why Megalodon is known as one of the largest predators in the history of the planet. Traces on their teeth show that they fed on rather large specimens, cetaceans, sirens, pinnipeds, and other large fish. Paraceratherium. Paraceratherium is an extinct relative of modern rhino, but unlike rhinoceros, they didn't have horns. Paraceratherium is one of the largest land mammals that have ever existed. They were 5 meters high and weighed up to 20 tons. Despite their huge size, they weren't predators and mostly fed on leaves and tree branches. Quetzalcoatlus. Quetzalcoatlus is the largest flying animal that have ever existed. 68 millions of years ago, these beasts were flying around the Earth. Their wing magnitude was approximately 15 meters. They were vultures and sometimes fed on small vertebrates. Blue whale. Blue whale is the largest animal alive. Its length is 33 meters and it weighs 150 tons. It feeds on plankton and small fish. During the 60s of 20th century, there were only about 5,000 blue whales. They grew in numbers since then, but are still very rare. Amphicoelias. Amphicoelias is an herbivorous dinosaur of the Jurassic period. They used to occupy territories of modern United States and Zimbabwe. Their vertebra alone is about 2.5 meters long. The latest skeleton reconstruction shows that they were 48 meters long and weighed up to 122 tons, which means that Amphicoelias is 1.5 times larger than blue whale. That's all for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching and liking. Don't forget to leave comments, guys. We'll see you next time.